Hey Aquarius, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your March overall reading where we'll be breaking down the star energy. This came out in your 2020 year ahead. It's linked in timestamp below if you want to hear me talk more about it. But it is going to be talking about, I feel like with this last month of the Ten of Swords energy, that this is like a morning light, like a rejuvenation, like the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. So I'm using spirit messages to get a week by week, a 4-week breakdown of how this may be playing out for you and how to best make use of it. The star is going to affect all areas of your life, not just your money or your health or your thoughts or your emotions like the other cards do, but the major arcana, it's going to permeate everything. So the starlight is going to rejuvenate many different areas of your life. And then after this video, I'm going to do one video per card to get a pick a card reading to get a little bit more detail of how you specifically, when you choose your stack with tarot cards, and get an idea of how it plays out for you. So to get notifications or notified when those come out, please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. All right, Aquarius for March. Hang on. All right, first week of March, find your center. Second week of March for Aquarius, relationships. Third week of March for Aquarius, how will they be affected by the star? How can they best see this starlight and be healed by the star? How can they welcome it in? Where can they find it if it's not immediately obvious to them in the third week of March? Nature. Okay, fourth week of March for Aquarius. How can they be rejuvenated and healed by the star in March? Vulnerability. Okay, let's talk about these, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, let's talk about how this star energy is going to unfold for you over the course of March. In the first week, you have find your center. It says your outside world as a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So the star, this rejuvenation and healing that you're looking for, is going to be found within when you do some recentering, and when you do actually, this feels a little bit like Four of Swords energy, which is taking a time out and separating yourself from the outside world and getting some peace and quiet and getting some relaxation and checking in with yourself. So like she's alone here in the card, so I feel like it is getting away from the hustle and bustle and finding out what it is that you need at this time that will give you this healing and this regeneration and rejuvenation. What do you need at this time to renew your faith? And that's what you need to check in with yourself and find out. The second week, you have relationships, and it says relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So the star here is going to be manifesting in the relationships around you and how connecting with others makes you feel less alone. The star really, to me, does a lot of times mean tapping into that sense of not feeling so alone, that the journey up until now has left you depleted and feeling alone. And so the star is that reminder in the sky that you aren't alone. And so you will be needing to connect with others at this time. After doing this, because it feels like it's appropriate that the centering came out before this, because now having done this, now you know what you need. Now you know what to ask for. Now you have been able to check in and know where you are so that you can do this in a more balanced way. So the third week, you have nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So this feels like it takes what we've been talking about, what's been emotional, what's been faith, and what's been what you need for your heart healing. This has to do more with healing of your body, and how can you access this energy of the star, which is a spiritual energy of healing, regeneration, quenching a thirst, and doing that in a literal physical sense for your body, and how can tapping into nature heal you on a physical level and give to your heart, give to your body now what you've given to your heart so far this month. And this last one, the last week, is vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So this feels like where up until this point has been this kind of healing and rejuvenation that you need. This afterwards, you will feel regenerated and prepared and stronger to move on into the next phase, into the unknown. Because like I don't know if it was you guys or if it was the other sign that had the star this month, but I referenced that scene in the Matrix. It was the third Matrix where their craft comes up and it breaches the clouds, and just for that minute, Trinity sees the sun, and it's this gorgeous moment until they crest, and then they plunge down through the clouds back to their assignment or quest or whatever it is their challenge they have to face at that time. So I feel like this is where you had that moment of hope and faith restoration, and now it's back to the work. Okay, so go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to have 4 videos, one for each card, and that will be a pick a card, so you'll get to find out more specifically how this applies in your situation, unless this is just a general overview. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.